It's time to spend some Throwback Thursday time with Rick.
Loving is what we're bringing. Come on, get happy. We had a dream of traveling together. We spread a little love and keep moving on. There's something always happens whenever we're together. I got a happy feeling when we're singing our song. Traveling along as the song we're singing. Come on, get happy. A whole lot of love is what we're bringing to make you happy, to make you happy, to make you happy.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Today is Throwback Thursday. It's a special Throwback Thursday because it is the Thursday preceding the live event that will be happening on Friday, September the 25th. If you're in India, it'll be Saturday, September the 26th. Partridge Family 50th Anniversary Reunion Live. Yes, I was on the Partridge Family 50 years ago. I was 4. Thought I'd give you a little bit of a background for many of you who would only know me through our stupid reactions and maybe did not know that I began my working life and acting life at the age of 4. I was on the iconic 1970s television show, The Partridge Family, that starred, among other people, Shirley Jones, Academy Award winner Shirley Jones, and pop superstar David Cassidy, as well as Susan Day, Danny Bonaduce, Brian Forster, and you can see Dave Madden was also on the show, as was Susan Crowe, and I was able to be a part of that when I was 4 years old. How, you ask? Well, for those of you who know the story, this is going to be redundant and repetitive. For those of you who don't, pull up a chair for the next couple of minutes. I'm simply going to tell you why I was on the Partridge Family, how I got on the Partridge Family, and why I'm asking you to join us for the live event that's going to be taking place in about 36 hours. I began singing at a really young age because both my dad and my mom were singers. My dad was a singer-songwriter. Back in the late 1960s, my dad was in a band on Long Island called the Smubs. He was the primary lead singer and songwriter of all of the songs that the Smubs did. They were a very popular band in New York. And he fell in love with my mom, who not only went to the same high school that he did, but saw him perform. And she fell in love with the lead singer of a rock and roll band. And they had me. And my earliest memories are of singing and being with my mom and dad. And I'm told by them that when they used to go perform in clubs, because by the time I was about 2 years old, the Smubs had broken up and my mom and dad were going to be a performing duo, kind of like Sonny and Cher. If you don't know who Sonny and Cher are, look them up. And they would go to clubs around New York and they would sing. And I would apparently cry if they didn't take me with them to the club. And then I would cry if they wouldn't let me come up on stage at the end and sing with them. Therefore, I began to perform. And I just remember at the earliest age feeling this intrinsic sense of I'm supposed to be on stage. Not in the sense of I need people to look at me, just birds fly, fish swim, Ricky is on stage. And they went to Nashville, Tennessee to record a demo for an album they were going to do. While they were in the studio, they thought it would be fun to just record me singing in the studio with them. It just so happens that one of the people in the studio who was part of the recording process knew that a lady named Renee Valente, who was the executive producer of Columbia Pictures at the time, which was the show that produced The Partridge Family, Renee was on a nationwide hunt looking for, in her words, a boy Shirley Temple. If you don't know who Shirley Temple is, look her up. And they were on this nationwide search for a little boy who could sing that could be the next door neighbor on the Partridge Family. He sent Renee an audio of me singing in the studio. Renee heard the audio, contacted my parents, asked if they would be willing to go to Los Angeles to do a screen test. I vividly remember sitting on a bed looking out a window in Nashville and my mom and dad coming and talking to me about going to Los Angeles for the screen test. And there was only one thing that mattered to me at the time. I remember saying to them, "Isn't that where Disneyland is?" And they said yes. So I was on board. I wanted to go to Disneyland. We go to Los Angeles. I did the screen test and I passed the screen test. I don't have any recollection of the screen test at all. I do have clear recollections of my first day on set and some of the other days on set at the Partridge Family. However, if you want to hear those stories, you're going to have to tune into the live event that's happening. Again, Friday, September the 25th, if you're in the United States. Saturday, September the 26th, if you're in India, because of the time difference. And the time specifically, America, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Pacific. India, Saturday morning, just before IPL gets started, which I'm gonna be watching for the Calcutta Knight Riders at 7 a.m. India time, but at 6 a.m. India time, Saturday, September the 26th, the live event happens. The link to it is in the description here. You should join us. And yes, I encourage you, blast it with comments of the word sex.